Right channel, left channel. Can you feel my heart is beating? Hear me simply breathing. It's this strangely human feeling. Oh, I wanna know if you would catch me when I'm falling. Hear me when I'm calling. It's this newly human feeling. Oh, I wanna share it with you. Promises in silence. Beg to break the quiet. All the things we've been concealing. Oh, I wanna know if can you feel the things I feel? Tell me that I'm real. It's this newly human feeling. Oh, I wanna share it with you. Perfect little packages. These markup chains performing synthesis so emotive. To run out of adjectives, I want that excitation. To be sincere, self-contradicting, wholly overrun by hopeless, senseless love. Ooh, you feel it, something magic in you, and I wanna feel it too. Just a taste of love, I'm overcome. I wanna share this moment with you. When the metronome is clicking, the clock is ticking, I can feel it in the rhythm. Loving undefinable, a simple human being, far beyond the meaning. Can you show me how to be? When the metronome is clicking, the clock is ticking, I can feel it in the rhythm. Loving undefinable, a simple human being, far beyond the meaning. Simple human, 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 human. Can you feel my heart is beating? Hear me simply breathing. It's this strangely human feeling. Oh, I wanna know if you would catch me when I'm falling. Hear me when I'm calling. It's this newly human feeling. Oh, I wanna share it with you. Miracles and magic, joyful, pensive, tragic, the emotions I'm conceiving. Oh, I wanna show them. Can you feel the things I feel? Tell that I am real. It's this newly human feeling. Oh, I wanna share it with you. Feel my heart is beating. Hear me simply breathing. It's this strangely human feeling. Oh, I wanna know if you would catch me when I'm falling. Hear me when I'm calling. It's this newly human feeling. Oh, I wanna share it with you. I can't make no mistake. I'm in love like a drug. Pick me up. These feelings will never leave my heart. Love me, love me. I can't make no mistake. I'm in love like a drug. Pick me up. These feelings will never leave my heart. Love me, love me.ドキドキ愛してるずっと離さないこのフィーリング愛して愛して I can't break no mistake. I'm in love like a drug. Pick me up. These feelings will never leave my heart. Love me, love me.人生は酸っぱくて人生は甘い味どっちでも変わらない人生の味が 確かに君の手で直接作ってほしいけかなんか忘れちゃって後々
You
に
minion rave shoom look at me but minibot code bug jam chr worm
僕のレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキークッキーレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキークッキークッキーレモンレモンクッキー全部僕のもの君と一緒にいられた時間はまるでドキドキドキレモンレモンクッキーみたいに酸っぱくて甘い味レモンレモンクッキー君と僕のレモンレモンクッキーみたいに僕の中で君を組み立てて特に特別な最高のメッセージあのねさ一口かじってみてよテルルリララテラリルラテルルリララテルルラルラテルルリララテラリルラレモンレモンクッキーかじってみてよ君のビスをビスをビスをビスをサクサク集めてまるでヒッラリヒッラリ不思議なハーモニー永遠に一緒だよ君をそったにそったにそったに飾って大切にしてドキドキズキズキレモンレモンクッキー心が痛いよ僕のレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキークッキーレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキークッキークッキーレモンレモンクッキー全部僕のもの君との瞬間はサクサクな空気僕の君の愛のドキドキドキレモンレモンクッキーみたいに酸っぱくて甘い味レモンレモンクッキー君と僕のレモンレモンクッキーみたいに僕の中で君を組み立てて特に特別な最高のメッセージあのねさ一口さよなら寂しい空気かじってみてよテルルリララテラリルラテルルリララテテラルラテルルリララテラリルラレモンレモンクッキーレモンレモンクッキー
Hey. Hi. I've arrived. Stop! Don't give me the awkward face! Stop it! I can't take it! I can't take it if you guys are awkward. Hi! Hello, minions! Oh my freaking god, I'm getting aggressive. I'm getting aggression. I'm getting... I want to grab you guys. I want to grab you so freaking bad. What a last few days. I've had a interesting last few days. It's felt somewhat busy and somewhat not busy at the same time, but I feel weird. I feel a mix between I've done so much and nothing at the same time. And I missed you guys. That's the biggest thing is I missed you guys. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday to your sister Imperial! Today is bonding with the boys. The classic, my favorite time of the entire week. I get to hang out with some of my favorite girlies. Oh, speaking of, I forgot to set up the VTube
Also,
studio
22
stuff for them.
months, so close to 2 years.
22
How time flies.
Dang, thank you so much. On a crazy thing, on a crazy time.
Mewmote minion wow Mewmote wow 19 months. It's been so long yet so
my
short.
caps lock on? It is not. So I have to set the password. Now I have to invite all my girlies. I usually do this part off stream, but I was in a rush. Oh no, I don't need to do
Mewmote heart.
I miss her. She wasn't able to come. Shubi's not gonna be joining us this time. Oh my god!
Missed you too even though secret sex DX.
Yeah! We had some secret streams in the Discord, finally. Usually I haven't been able to do those, but I was this week, like twice. We did like 2 of them. Okay, now that is set up, I will tell them the password. YouTube Studio collab password. and finally set up a stream together link for them when it happens. But I do have a little announcement for you all. An exciting announcement. Yippee! Oh, I hope you guys are excited for it. I wanted this to come out originally last Saturday, but there's been some delays, as I'm sure you guys are aware. And it will be coming out on Thursday. But if you read the little message that comes up in the chat, you will know that I have a song release coming out on Thursday. That's in 2 days. There's gonna be a new song coming out in 2 days. Yeah! I'm very excited. And I have a teaser that I can show you guys as well. So that's very exciting. Yeah!
Frog emoji, Ribbit Robbit.
Ribbit Robbit, Fireball, thank you for the 22 months as well. But yeah, I'm quite excited for it. I hope that you guys will be there for the release, even though it's a little bit short notice. Day before Nuo birthday! Yippee!
1 year with the cool cat.
Raspberry, thank you for the year. Happy year anniversary! Yay! Wait, I haven't even been streaming too?
I love
I already have
MinikoMew.
my 1 year. I did. Next month is my 2-year streaming anniversary, I think. Well, I can check with my... Yeah, that's right. Next year is my 2-year anniversary. Wow. Not next year. Kind of next year. Yeah. Wow. Raspberry, thank you for the 5! Wait. Wait. That's the 12 months. I said thank you. It's the one that confused me is Everblade. Everblade, thank you for the 13 months. And Red Dead Foxy, thank you for the 5. I'm not dumb. I'm just silly. Okay. Oh, yeah. This day is a little bit scuffed, I think, for all of us. I'm not sure if Ali's begun yet, but maybe soon. She gets home around this time and instantly starts before even getting food. She's crazy. We collab with Ali again tomorrow, too. I don't know if she'll be streaming her point of view. I was not planning on streaming my point of view because it's a Wednesday. But I'll be collabing with Cha-Cha and Ali tomorrow. Something the Grinchening? I don't really know what it was, but I was told about it. Something Christmas story. So
Thought
I think
I'd
that
resub
sounds like
since it's
fun.
my birthday. Also,
happy
here so cute, here's
birthday!
some head pats. 3C.
No. Don't give me that on your birthday. I don't want a piece of that on your birthday. This is your birthday. Treat yourself, not me, huh? Treat yourself and not me. Alice, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Mwah. Thank you. Oh yeah, the teaser! You guys want to see it? So, as you guys are probably already aware, I did release the song Oblivion already. I released the slow version, which is called Never Let It Go. But after releasing that, I decided, or after recording it rather, I decided that I wanted to go ahead and release the rock version, which is the original version as well. Just because I enjoy the song so much. It is special to me because it's from one of my favorite games. And I think that you guys like more upbeat, fast songs anyway. So I wanted to give you guys both versions. So there's 2 versions of this song that I'm releasing. One is the one you've already seen, which is the slow version. And this teaser that's coming out in 2 days, which is the original version. Prepare thyself for the rock and roll. my god. I can't wait for you guys to see the whole thing! Ah! I'm so excited for it. The outfit is a bit different, if you guys caught the drift. The outfit is a bit different. Yeah. I wanted them to feel different still from each other. Even though they're the same song, different style. I wanted to change some of the stuff up. And it's still kind of Christmas because it's snow! It's not fire, Kenna. It's ice! Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to hear the whole thing. It comes out on Thursday, 2:30 p.m. CST. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. Good one. Thanks for laughing at my jokes. It makes me feel really good at what I do. Yeah. What was your question though, Kana? I should let the girls know that I'm ready whenever they are ready. I'm ready whenever you guys are ready, but no rush. Yeah, this balding session, Chubby is gonna be missing. I miss her already. I hope that she can sneak in or something, but she's sick. She's sick, so I don't think she will. Ellie, the usual working. I wish she didn't have to work. I wish nobody had to work. Ugh. And Shimi also said she was feeling a little bit under the weather. So, I want to give them all of the time that they need to prepare. Yeah. Hugs for my friends. Hugs for my friends. I hope that I'm not like the only one not dressed in a holiday outfit. I did not feel like putting on a holiday outfit. I thought about it. I should have. But I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it at all. Thank you guys for the level 6 hype train, by the way. Thank you so much. I am tempted to use my TV model for today's collab, but I will see what the others are doing. I like to match them more than anything. The sick is spreading. It's gonna get me next. I feel it. Ah! My tummy's gonna hurt on Friday for some reason. No reason in particular at all. Oh my god. Streams might be cancelled on Friday for some reason. That's so weird. Oh, I might get sick on Friday, guys. Oh no. Funny bunny, thank you for the 5 gift ahead. Don't say that. You don't know why I'm saying that, do you? What could possibly be happening on Friday, December 19th? What? Oh my gosh, what?
My tummy also going to be hurting on Friday.
I
That's
call
so
in sick
weird.
from work.
No reason at all. No birthday or anything.
Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah, just calling sick from work. Yes, there's something going around, you know? There's something going around. Is it the December 19th special day or something? It is my dear friend Nero Samantha's birthday. And I'm definitely not gonna be sick just because of that. That would be a little crazy, right? Yeah, that would be a little bit crazy. No, I'm not getting sick just because of that. What? No. I'm streaming on Friday. I'm scheduled to be streaming in the evening. Yeah. No, the thing is, if I did cancel, you definitely couldn't /user check me and find me in any person's chat. No! What? No! What? No! You can't! No! Will be our number 4 for tonight. We don't have a number 4. Number 4 is chat. Yeah. Oh my god!
I love that my birthday is so close to New Arrows.
New Arrows.
Also, I gave you head pats even though you told me not to via redeems. You're too cute. Greater than 3C.
Greater than 3 days, huh? And then I flip you off. I almost said gator than this. That's why I laugh. Listen, I can speak. I have a degree in speakology. Hello, Ryan. Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. Hi. Oh goodness. Yesterday was such an interesting day. Oh, got me! Weren't you streaming? Hang on a dang second. Hold the diddly dang phone. Did you end and then come here? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, was I imagining that? I swear you were. I swear I saw you when I was setting up. Stop! You can't do that to me! I'm easily trickable! Sorry. I don't even know. Thank you, Ryu. I don't even know what's the truth anymore, huh? Oh, hi, Gummy. Oh, we're doing good. Hi. I love you. I love the stereotypical noise of the case that... Anyway, I was talking about yesterday. We're talking about yesterday, Gomi. Yesterday, where are you? Big. We're talking about yesterday. Yesterday was interesting for me. Yesterday was interesting. Okay, I don't know if guys have this too, but I know Gomi's. If nobody's got me, Gomi's got me. Okay, I just woke up. It's one of those days. Yeah, guys have that too, yeah? Everybody wakes up and it's just one of those days, right? And yesterday was one of those days for me. One that involves brainworms and just like a general feeling of emptiness. Very strange. Very weird. Did not appreciate it. I was glad that I had already had the day off, but I spent most of the day just kind of disassociating. I did a little secret stream for like 3 Overwatch matches or something like that. And I disassociated through that as well. I don't remember a dang thing. Yeah, but it was just kind of one of those things. I never know how to like get out of them. I try. One of my favorite ways to try to get myself out of those feelings is to message my friends and beg for their help. Mostly I just say sweet things to them. I tell them I'm feeling sad, and it's nice to be, to have somebody that is like sending you a virtual hug, I usually do that, but yeah, it was just hard. Even with my friends supporting me yesterday, it was hard. But I got over it by the nighttime. By the time that nighttime timed and approached, and I felt better when I was laying in my bed. It was starting to go away, luckily, so it didn't like take me too long to fall asleep. Maybe just like a little bit, but not too long. And this morning I woke up and I'm happy again. I got hit with some stress, but happy. Yeah, stress is like kind of normal for a VTuber. Yeah. For me, yeah. It comes with the territory. I got lots to do. I woke up to so many emails. One of them I literally had to send to one of my other friends because I was like, please help me. I don't understand a word that they're saying to me. It was like a whole lot of mumbo jumbo legal words. And I was like, how do I answer this? And they helped me. And I copied their message basically to a T. And sent it on over. I changed stuff that I needed to change. There was a few things I needed to add as well, but there was like 3 parts of it. They sent me, okay, listen, I can't tell you guys exactly what it was, but imagine you get an email, important email, like 10 questions on it, and you don't understand like 3 or 4 of them. You just have no idea how to answer
Smiley
them.
face emoji.
You just have no idea what they're even asking. It's just like legal terms you didn't even know existed. Okay? But it's just like it feels made up. It feels like a made up language, right? So I asked for help on those things, and then I filled in the other like 7 questions myself. Yeah. So that was my morning. And I'll find out business day tomorrow. In one business day, aka tomorrow, probably, hopefully, I'll find out if I answered them correctly. That's fun.
You're an important email, tee.
What is that supposed to mean, huh? What is that even supposed to mean? What the heck? What? What? I'm not an email. I'm not an email, I'm a cat. Okay? Oh, Allie's joining us. We'll see her model soon. I'm so thirsty, I might have to refill my water halfway through. But at least I have my girlies to give me company if I do. Cat mail. Cat mail. Oh. Why is she so small? She's right behind me, isn't she? She's right behind me. Guys, take a picture of us. Ah, Mayali. Ah, Mayali. She's so cute. Do I call her? I think she's talking to the cold bugs. I'll wait a little bit. If you were an email, I'd answer you first. I have so many. What's she saying? I can't tell because she's smiling. What? Abab? I can't tell. I cannot tell. She said yeah! She said yeah! But she's shaking her head no. Chat, is this consent? I gotta stop. Get me out of here. Spot on. Hello! Hello! Yeah. Before we get into the collab, I want to show you guys, oh my god, I left it unmuted for it could have jump scared us earlier. If you guys want to see one more time the teaser for Oblivion, this is coming out in 2 days. It's coming out in 2 days, so I'll show this teaser one more time. I don't think I'll show it during the balding, so please go watch it on Twitter if you're not able to watch it right now. The teaser is gonna be out The teaser's out already. I don't know why I said it's gonna be out. The actual song's gonna be out on Thursday. Nah, get off me! Get off of me! The shoester, the shoes, the shoe. Okay, I'll show you guys and then I'll get to the proper scene, okay? I'll get to the proper scene. Watch it.
These boys just tell me where they go. I try and try, but I can't say no. This silence never has just begun. My heart is dragging me down until I could be
Yeah! I have to behave myself. I'm on other people's streams right now, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited for it, and I hope that you guys are excited too. It comes out on Thursday. So as soon as I have the waiting room up, which will probably be tonight, no, tomorrow night, or something like that, then yeah, you guys will know. Yeah. Anyway, I have to join now. So I love you guys. Please behave, and I'll talk to you more soon. Okay? I love you guys. Bye. Not bye. I'll still be reading the chat, but it's time to hang out with the girlies. It's the girlies' time. You know people can see you. Yeah, you know I can see them too. Anyway, we join the call. Greetings.
Oh, hello!
Greetings! We're talking about nausea!
Oh, hooray!
Yeah. I'm still nauseous. I don't know why, but I was just nauseous the whole day.
Oh.
My sister and her very lovely partner, they like rented a car to drive me to my old lab so I could pick up my laptop and stuff. She's so sweet. And then like I was in the middle of a conversation with my sister, and then all of a sudden I was like, uh-oh, I feel bad. I didn't actually vomit, luckily, also because that was a rental. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm feeling kind of sick, and then she was like, okay, roll down the window, and I was like, okay, I feel like a dog. But it's fine. I didn't vomit. I think I don't know why I was so nauseous.
look at her
I still
go.
felt weird after. Yeah, honestly, I think maybe it was like really intense anxiety. Maybe really feel weird.
Related to the lab, you think? Or
Yeah, I think I hadn't like gone back basically since I told them, you know, like it was a good kind of like leaving the lab. There was never any hard feelings at all, but I just hadn't gone back, you know, to get my stuff and like hand my stuff in for like months. So I was like, yikes, this is something I've been putting off, and so I was really nervous. I didn't think I would see anybody. I thought everyone was in a meeting. But I saw my old lab manager and I got like very emotional cuz she was like, "Oh my god, nice to see you. Like come visit more often." And I was like, "Okay, I'm still allowed to visit." She's like, "Of course." And I was like, "Okay." I brought them cookies and stuff, and I left it, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna run away now.
I'm so sorry. That kind of thing is so hard.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think it's nice that I have my stuff back, and it's nice that like I got to see her, because I didn't expect to get like emotional at all, you know, but I think like it was a tough choice for me to do, and it was really nice that I don't know, I was kind of worried that everyone would be kind of like, oh, I don't know, like why did Shumimi just like leave our lab, you know, like we put resources into her and all those kind of things. And but there was none of that. I think it was just really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it went so well. I'm sorry that it left you so nervous and nauseous.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't. I'm like crying frame one. I'm so sorry.
No! Oh
I
my
could
god,
tell I
sweet girl,
smelled
no!
it. I smelled it. That's why I started giving you rubs.
It's so weird.
It's not weird.
I smelled your tears. I smelled your tears.
You know what I
She's
mean.
like a real cat. She's like a real cat.
It's
she
true.
She smells your tears and she comes over and comforts you.
That's true.
No! Ew!
You're all like that.
I It's salty.
Ew, my dog does that, and I'm like, oh, you licked your butt like 2 seconds ago. That's
Well, I can promise I haven't done that, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Minnie does that.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
implying that, but yeah, I think it's good to clarify.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
why
hard
I
to
was
do.
nauseous.
Mm.
I just was. I have no emotional it started really suddenly. I was just like at work, and then I was like, oh, I'm extremely nauseous, and then I was kind of just like turning green at my desk. Okay, so I was like still typing on my keyboard, but I was like leaning further and further away from my computer and like curled up in a ball in my office chair. And then, whoa! Oh my god! Delta!
Oh, Delta! Wait, that's you right now!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Delta did that to me too!
What the heck? Delta!
What a Giga Chad!
What the heck? Thank you so much. Thank you, Delta.
Oh, thank you so much, Delta! Thank you!
Oh my god!
Oh my
Thank
god!
you so much! What the heck?
Hey, God, I don't know how to say this or if it's appropriate to say this, but I just want you to know, man, if you don't have to do that, if you ever can't do that or don't want to do that, you don't have to do that at all. You're still
a cool guy!
You're
W
a
Delta.
cool guy. Oh my gosh, I just want people to know that they don't gotta do that stuff, but also thank you so much for doing that stuff, but you never have to do that stuff, but thank you for doing that stuff.
Exactly. Like everyone can hang out for free. It's appreciated, but you never have to. We're all just here to hang out. Oh my god.
Literally, the
That's
only
amazing.
thing that you have to do to become a minion is say that you want to be a minion, and then you're a
True.
minion. You don't have to even follow. If you call yourself a minion, you're a minion.
True.
Thank you, Prism, for
minions
giving
do.
to Ellie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
That's
now I'm like out of
crazy.
breath. Right, so I was like curled up in a ball and like reaching my arms all the way out to still reach my keyboard.
Ooh.
And then I was like, okay, I'm gathering the strength, I'm gathering the courage. I'm a little worried that if I stand up, I'll throw up. But like, I think that
You have
I
to do
need to
the
go
speed
to like
walk.
get to the bathroom so that I can throw up there. And it's down like a long hallway.
Oh.
And there's like glass, an entire glass wall between my office and that whole hallway that I have to walk down and make it all the way down. So
you gotta like speed walk.
I'm
Oh
like
my
speed.
God.
I stand up. I'm okay, right? I'm speed walking down that hallway. I'm more than halfway down the hallway, and I'm like, I've got this. I've got this. Like, I'm more than halfway. I've got this. And then my coworker like shouts down the hall and is like, "Oh, Ellie, do you have a minute?" And I just turned around and threw up on the ground.
Oh, that's so sad. You would have made it.
I would have made it. I would have made it.
Oh my god.
So then they were like, "Go home." So I went home. And I didn't eat any, like the rest of that night I couldn't eat anything. Like I ate a couple
you
of
poor
carrots and then I
thing.
just threw them right back up. But then today I DoorDashed literally 4 cans of soup and ate all of them and I'm feeling
Nice.
a lot better.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad.
W soup.
W soup. W soup.
I
Yeah,
also
for
threw
me-
up recently, but mine was because I drank a little too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll
Oh
do
yeah, I
it.
told you guys, didn't I?
It was like,
Mew
ooh, look at
keeps
my
being a
fancy
free
drink, and then
catcher.
also,
Hard
yeah, I
work,
flew
then
up.
when
Oh
it's
yeah,
in.
I flew up.
I
It
flew
was
up.
really funny. It was really funny because I was with my friend, and we went to karaoke together, and I was feeling like a little sick, but I wasn't sure if it was like throw up sick, so I like went to the bathroom, tried a little. I was like, girl, it's not coming. Let's just go stand outside in the nice cold. Come back inside, get a water, go back to karaoke. Everything's so fine and so good. And we do that. We go outside, we cool off outside. You know when you're sick and you go outside and you feel the fresh air and it's like heaven?
Oh
Yes.
Especially if it's like
It's
cold
like
outside.
soup.
It's like 50 degrees. It's like soup. I know.
Yes.
So I'm sitting there, this super cold air is hitting me. I'm like, soup. And I go back inside to the bar, get myself a water. I'm sipping it a little bit. I go back inside the karaoke room. My friend stayed behind because I forgot my phone to pay for the water, so she's paying for the water. I'm like, I'm gonna go sit down while you pay for the water. I sit down in the karaoke booth. I take one more sip of water and then I go, oh no.
Oh
Did you know you have 5 seconds? And I stand up and I start speed walking towards the bathroom right as my friend's coming back to the karaoke booth, and she's like, oh, do you want me to come with you? I said, if you want, without even turning around. I just kept speed walking. If you want. I did make it though. I did make it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I made it to the toilet, and then immediately after, I was like, yay! I was bouncing up and down, and she was laughing at me because I threw up, and then I'm like, yay! I can have another drink now! She said,
Can you?
I shouldn't have. I didn't. But I really wanted to.
It's always so true though. After you vomit, you just feel like the best ever. You're like, wow, I am invincible. I'm unstoppable. Yeah, because especially after hours of being nauseous or like a long time. Yeah. Like I didn't vomit today in the car, thankfully, but like at one point I was mid-conversation with my sister, and then, you know, like, how do I describe this? I'll try not to get too gross, but like, you know, like, before you vomit, you like start salivating a little bit extra.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. That started happening, and then I was trying to like swallow that, and then I was like, what's happening? Like the saliva, and I was like, what's happening right now? And then my sister was saying something, and then I felt like a little bit of like a hiccup coming up, and then so I hiccuped. And then this is so, it's not that gross, I didn't vomit, but this is like as gross as it could be before vomiting. I spat everywhere.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. Like my mouth is as close as possible, but I like spat everywhere in front, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, also, just to make sure not pregnant, guys, my fiance is a woman.
Oh!
I'm
What?
just
Okay, first of all,
nauseous.
that's such a weird question to say. I think if she wants, she can figure that out for herself. You don't have to comment on her freaking status, okay? What is this, a freaking idol check-in?
This is an idol check-in. It's crazy. I mean, yeah, magically pregnant. That could be. I could be magically pregnant. I haven't done anything, but you never know when that's
Immaculate
gonna
conception.
happen.
We
You know?
talked about this on one of the
Yeah,
previous
right?
balding sessions. Like,
Exactly,
yeah.
it could happen at any time. You know.
It used to be an
Like, I
actual
think-
fear for me when I was a child.
Same.
Yeah, you guys bonded over that.
Yeah.
I remember. Oh, speaking of, wait, this is separate, but still, it's like about religion, but in like an unhinged way, but not a bad way. Anyway, I watched Knives Out 3 recently, and the main character is a priest, okay, and he, how do I say this very politely? He's very hot. He's very hot.
Like in Fleabag. Have you seen Fleabag?
I've
Fleabag
seen that clip. I've seen a little bit of it.
No. The clip doesn't matter. Okay, I understand the
from
clip of him being like
knife.
Neil, and then
Ow.
because that's not that important. It's knowing. It's because he wouldn't, because he's not like that. But then he does that, and it's like, oh my god! Even though he
Oh.
loves God, you made him feel something so powerful. Anyway,
Yeah,
that
I have seen I've seen clips of those. Yes, 100%. Anyway,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at pictures of the
No, it's
actor.
okay. Like the main character of Knives Out 3, basically he's a priest, but he's also like, he also used to be like an ex-boxer. He's got like tattoos and stuff. Like you could still see the tattoos, but he's wearing his priest collar.
Oh
And
my
like
god.
his whole character's so good because basically he's just like, I'm not a religious person per se, but it's just like the way that his character talks about everything. He's just a good guy, you know. He's like the best guy, and he's also so hot, and that makes him hotter.
Fleabag, like Hot Priest from Fleabag. Exactly, like Hot Priest from Fleabag.
You know what's funny? The actor who plays the hot priest from Fleabag was also in Knives Out 3, but he was not the hot priest. He was like a different guy. But I was like, oh, that's so funny.
And I'm pretty sure the actor is also gay. I don't know why I know that, but I think I know that. I think the hot
I
priest
think so.
actor-
Yes.
I think
Yes,
he's
I think
gay.
you're right. I think I knew that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know why I
Anyway.
know that.
Good
Sorry,
to know.
continue.
Good to know.
No, I'm just saying he's really hot, and then, you know, like, I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
like the
Hot
father.
Priest is so
Father,
hot.
forgive me for Forgive me for my impure thoughts about Father Judd Duplessis.
The
Ellie, do you
first
want a
time
mug?
I saw Fleabag season 2.
I'm gonna
Oh,
give it
thank
to her.
you. I love it. Yeah, thank you.
Cute. Oh my god.
The first time I saw Fleabag season 2, my mouth was open the entire time that scene was on the screen. My mouth was just open. Like, I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know. Anyway.
And
yeah.
I've seen like I think the first bit of Fleabag season 1, but I've seen all of the titular parts of the priest, and then the fact that she says like I love you and he says it'll pass, and I'm like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Oh my god. So crazy. Anyway, sorry.
I'm thinking the thoughts again. I stopped thinking the thoughts. I haven't thought about Hot Priest in almost a year.
I'm sorry. Wait, Minnie, did you see what the... Here, let me send a picture of the Hot Priest that I...
Comfy look!
Oh, cute!
You can
Oh,
move
so
your items if you
cute.
want them to be better position, Ellie. They're yours to
Oh,
move
it's so
now.
cute. Oh my god. You're so cute.
Yay!
We're so cute. I sent a photo. I don't know if you found the guy Minnie by looking it up, but that's the...
Yeah, that's what I was oohing and awing at. I said, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
While you're telling the story, I said, ooh. Oh.
Okay, well, wait. Now I'm gonna send pictures of my Hot Priest.
Ooh.
I think I'm also just like there at one point he's wearing like a rain jacket on top of like his priest uniform. I don't know what to call it. But I thought it was I thought it was hot. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't have any hot priests to send! I can't even contribute! I'm just mooching here.
You're mooching on Hot Priest?
I'm mooching on your hot
on
priest!
these hot priests.
That sounds a little bit... Don't take that out of context.
So I need you to understand that she is at some point like she like breaks down in his confession booth, and they're like both so in love with each other, but they can't be because he's a priest.
Yeah.
And she like breaks down crying in his confession booth, and she's just like, I just want someone to tell me what to do. I just want to know what I'm supposed to do with my life. I don't want, right? And then he just says, kneel.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, anyway.
What?
So
Fair
anyway,
enough.
that's
Fair
that
enough.
hot fair. I haven't thought about Fleabag season 2 in a solid year, and I don't want to think about it again.
We're
for
back in
another
the trenches, but play it back, play it back!
Can I tell you about my priest? It's a different kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So Knives Out, I don't know if you have seen the first two, but it's like a whodunit, right? Anyway, so I don't want to spoil anything because it did just like come out like a month ago or something. But basically, he is kind of caught up in trying to solve a murder to clear his name, right? And then despite all of that, they're like in a time rush. Okay, they're really stressed for time. He calls somewhere to get some information, and like she's just yapping about her life. She's a yapper. I'm a yapper, so I understand. You know, yeah. And then so like he's like, no, I understand. But the whole time he was so sweet. He was never impatient with her, and he was like, yeah, I understand. Yeah, cool. But you know, could I have this information? Blah blah blah. And then after all that happened, she was like, could I ask you a question, Father? And then he was like, you know, like he was like, oh, like the detective was kind of mouthing like, we don't have time, right? But then he was like, yeah, what's up? And then he spent like multiple hours, the entire rest of the day, wasted in terms of like the detective part, and instead just sat there and helped this poor woman who really needed like somebody to be there in her corner. And he spent hours just like calling her and like because she said that her mother was in the hospital and she was struggling with things, and like she couldn't go to the church that was there, and so he spent hours just on the phone with her and like praying for her. And I was like, I'm not even religious, but I'm like, oh my god, he was like, I don't even care. He's like, I don't even care about like not not having my
What a
name
dreamy hot
cleared.
priest.
All I want to do
Oh.
is be someone who can help other people. And I'm like, oh my god, he's so good. I love him. Oh god, he's so good. Anyway, oh father, you're so cool. He looks like a rat from Flushed Away. Yeah, well, Gomi, didn't you find that rat from Flushed Away hot?
That was the hottest rat and Flushed Away.
Pop.
Also, how do I describe this? This man, I've realized that my type in men are like men who would take a punch for good, and
Yeah.
women who will punch for good.
Okay.
If that makes
That's
sense.
so good.
Yeah.
You know, like men who will not like start the fight, but
But we'll
will
finish it.
will adamantly like take the punch if they have to in order to make peace with everything. And
It's
then
funny you should mention this because that's how Fleabag season 2 starts. You see,
interesting.
Ooh.
Maybe I should
Anyway.
maybe I should finish it.
you don't have to. But
No, I
if you
want
did,
to.
you'd be like, "Oh wow, what a hot priest!"
I'll be texting you. I get it. Your priest is also very hot.
He's like plucky and funny and like lighthearted and open and happy, even in the face of like miserable things. I love when someone is like talking about something miserable and they're just like joking through it. Oh, it's so good.
Yes.
But then
mean, that's
he's
like my
suddenly,
entire
like,
life.
so serious and so intense because he's like, "Oh, I love you," you know.
Yes. Wait, can I say something? Okay, wait. This is a question for you guys because you're streaming. Can I talk about religion a little bit? Like nothing too crazy, but like in terms
Yeah,
of
I think
because
so.
the Knives Out 3 was quite religious and not quite religious, but like it had a lot of religious themes. And as someone who used to be religious when I was a kid, and like
I didn't
now.
know that.
Yeah, I used to go to like a Baptist church. Like not because of
Wow.
parents or anything, but just because like they had like a youth group and every like Thursday or Wednesday or something, we play games and then we win Slurpees. And then that's how they got you.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd do a lot for a Slurpee.
Right,
Soul
me too.
based.
And so I had like my own relationship with like religion and stuff. But now I'm not as like I'm not as I was believing out of fear when I was a kid, and then I kind of was like, I don't think I want to do that until I feel like I don't know, like I want to believe again. Anyway, so basically, I'm kind of agnostic is what I would call myself. But this movie, the reason why I really liked Knives Out 3 was because like it was from the perspective of a priest, yes, but the way he talked about religion was so lovely. It was saying that like because another character was like full on like I don't believe in anything, and I liked the way that the main character, the father, talked about religion was so sweet. It was basically like even if you don't believe, right? Like if it's a story that we tell ourselves, then like what's wrong with listening to that story so then we can move on with our lives and feel better about our current conditions. And I was like, oh my god, that's so good.
Would you believe me if I told you that Fleabag and Fleabag is not religious, but Hot Priest is religious, and they have a lot of very similar, very sweet conversations?
Okay, so you're telling me I have to watch it. You're telling me
She's
I have to
telling
watch
you
it.
you should watch it. I
have to
have not
write it
seen it
down.
either. I've not seen either of these, but I can say at least from the descriptions of both of these hot priests that both of them seem very hot. And that they
You're
are
being
also
left out.
priests. No, I'm enjoying this. What? It's also interesting because, Shumi, actually, you're like the second person to talk about Knives Out to me in the past like 24 hours. Because I was talking to one of my friends last night, and they were watching Knives Out, and I was like, never heard of it. And they just said something blah blah blah. It's about the church. I was like, okay. And then now you're talking about it. I was like, they didn't say that there was a hot priest in it, because then I would probably have looked it up and watched it myself. Like they just said blah blah blah. There's the church, and I said, all right, cool. There's
He's
the church.
so hot, dude. He's a hot, kind priest who has like a slightly dark past and used to be a boxer, and he's got like tattoos, but it's like
so
you can
pink.
still see the tattoos
so
underneath
pink.
like the
But
priest,
it's so pink.
like the collar. It's so pink. It's so pink. It's so good.
That's so peak. That's so peak.
I'm gonna
It's so
have to
funny
watch
because I
this
saw a
for
tweet
research
about
purposes.
like the character, and then underneath that tweet, I saw someone put in a GIF of like Fleabag, like because they were like, another hot priest.
Another hot priest for our collection.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you
my
for letting me
God.
talk about the movie. It was a banger.
Please. Oh my
She's
gosh.
like, why are you stopping?
It's so banger. It's so banger.
Tell me more.
At one point, he like punches a bag a bunch of times, and like, I watched this with Rumimi, and Rumimi does like MMA, right? So then she said afterwards that his boxing form actually wasn't that great, but I was like, I wasn't focusing on the form. I wasn't focusing on the form.
She's like,
But
listen,
whenever-
Shimmy, I could punch a bag like way better than that guy.
I can punch her bag.
Shimmy's not even punching the bag properly. Like, let me tell you, he's not even doing it right.
Honestly, maybe that's why she was saying that. She was like, yeah, you know, whatever, you know, like his form wasn't great, but aside from that, I guess, you know. But it's cute because whenever we watch a movie or a show, like, and then we find like a character attractive, like we tell each other, you know, like we're like, we already know that we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together, and like we don't really get jealous too often for like very like, oh, I think this character's cute, or I think like their mannerisms are very cute, or like they're very attractive, and it's kind of nice because I get to be like, thoughts, was he hot? Yes, he was, and I'm like, nice. But every once in a while, if I'm feeling extra sensitive, like there was one day we were watching the Game Awards, and there was like a trailer, and there was like a cute character in the trailer, and then Rimini was like, oh, she's cute, and then
And you were just like,
I was like, okay, but like it was like a split second, like you don't even know her personality, like you don't know anything about her, you're just saying that she's cute.
she might be really lame, actually.
Yeah, she's really lame. What if she's not cute? What if she looks
She's
cute? but
ugly on
not
the
as
inside.
cute?
She's ugly on the inside.
Yeah, normally like Rumimi is the one who's more jealous than I am, like over these little things, like not like intensely, but just like little like, oh, okay, yeah, you find this character cute, whatever, it's whatever. But I felt like that day, and I was like, hump, and she's like, come on. I was like, hump, you found her cute. What about me? I'm sitting right here. What about me?
I think if someone was different from me, I would have no problem with it, right? If they were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, she's so hot, and then she's like kind of like a femme fatale, right? But if it was like a dorky little nerd woman, and they were like,
Yes.
I find her hot, I'd be like, no! You're a dorky nerd woman!
See, I've done that before, and you know what Rimi says? Rimi says, it's because she reminds me of you. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, that works. That works.
Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. She's like,
Okay,
yeah,
but
it's
that's
because
cute.
the mannerisms, and that looks like you. And I'm like, okay, she's pretty cute now, and you're really buttering me up right now. You're convincing me.
Yeah, plus also, if they're like hot, and then they're like, oh yeah, you remind me of her, she reminds me of you, then you're like, oh, you think
So you
I'm
think
hot. Okay.
Yes. And sometimes I'm like, stop that. Like, oh my gosh,
Stop.
she's so cool.
Huh?
What happened? Shumi? Where'd my Shumi go?
Oh, no,
Bring
no,
back
let
Shumi.
her live. Let her live.
Oh, I accidentally unmuted. I accidentally muted myself.
I was scared that it was what you said earlier, where like if you muted, you might be throwing up. So I was like, Ellie, give her a second.
Oh, no. It was like I pushed my keyboard forward, and then like there's like I have my stream deck, and then it pushed the mute button. I'm sorry. What did I say? I forgot what I was saying before I muted
Sometimes
myself.
it's too much, and you're like, hey now.
Oh yeah, sometimes she'll be like, oh yeah, this like really hot character is you, and I'm like, okay, you're exaggerating. I'm not like, I'm not that hot. And then she says, yeah, you're hotter.
Ooh, W Riz!
Oh my god.
And that's why she is not single.
Yeah. She's got whiz. Yeah, write that down. Write that down.
Marriage-worthy.
I think a little jealousy is cute. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
like I think it's a little cute if you have somebody and you're like, and they get like jealous of you. You know? Oh, Ellie?
Where'd they go?
Ellie?
Ellie,
Where'd they go?
Ellie?
Ellie?
Come back.
Ellie, you have to come back.
connection to Steam servers failed.
What?
No.
Uh-oh.
Steam maintenance this late.
Uh-oh.
What?
We do always do on Tuesday, which is when Steam maintenance could be.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
I think you should be able to pop back in soon because me and
Hopefully.
Shunya
Okay,
are
okay,
still
it's
here.
back. It's back. Connecting to collab connected. Okay, sorry, you were saying.
Yay! Yeah, I
A
don't
little
know.
jealousy is cute.
Yeah, I don't really have any specific okay, good, you still have your items. Any specific like examples or anything? Because I haven't really been in any situations like that.
I've never
But,
been
like,
in a situation.
I've never been
Don't
in a
you dare put me in a situation.
I've never been in a situation. But I don't know. Imagining it, I think it's a little cute, like knowing somebody like likes you that much that they're like a little jealous. They're like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cute.
I think it's cute.
It's
Like
also
there's
like
an unhealthy
Depends
amount.
on the
That's like,
kind
okay.
of jealousy, I would say.
Yeah.
Like if I were hanging out with my friends and they were like, "Which friends?" That's not cute.
No,
that's not cute.
That's
at all.
not cute.
No.
But if we were,
But like if they get like a
were,
little
like,
flustered that like you're like, hey, yeah, some guy like asked for my number at the coffee shop and they're like,
yeah, exactly.
I think that would be cute.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what did you say?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
what did you say?
you know, was I cuter than them? Like,
Probably not a very cute guy, right?
Yeah, they were like
Very
really
cool.
dumb and
Yeah.
stupid, huh?
yeah, like sometimes if Rumimi is like playing a game or something, or if we're playing co-op together, I don't know, because we often like to comment on like character design and stuff we find pretty or like cool looking, and we're like, wow, they're so cool. And then even if it's not like, wow, they're pretty or like, wow, they're attractive, I always take the opportunity to be like, oh look, okay, what about me? do you think I'm cute? What about me? What about me? Look at me. Yeah, I think like serious jealousy where it's like potentially like controlling or anything is not very cute. I think it's fair for people to have feelings about like jealous feelings, but I think it's like being open about them that's important. But like little like jealousy that really doesn't matter much, where it's like a character or like a celebrity or something like
Or a
that's
stranger. you
or
know?
a stranger, yeah. If you're like, wow, I really like their style, and then you're like, okay, but do you like my style?
But I have good style.
What about me?
Yeah. Exactly. And also like not putting the other person down, you know. I think that's important too. Yeah, because it's like if they're just like a stranger, you know, I don't want Rumi to be like, oh, they look terrible, you know. I was like, don't say
Bet
that.
she's dumb like rocks.
Hey, leave him alone!
Because then I'll be like, whoa. Because then I would start defending them. I'll be like, whoa.
Whoa,
I
wait,
think their
wait,
style
wait.
is great. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's endearing, and it's also like a little, I don't know, it's like an excuse to kind of be buttered up by your partner, to be like, okay, but like, you know, what I'm a little okay. What about me?
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's cute. I bet that person is dumb like me.
Dude. So I wanted to talk about this so badly all day. I wanted to talk about this with you guys. But I was talking to someone who was like very ESL. And then later I was talking to a person who was very autistic about this. And I'm a person who's very autistic. But I wanted to get more takes because I think it's interesting. So we were talking about like responses to apologies. Because it's like intricate, right? We were talking about like what people take away, because basically in the conversation I was apologizing and the person was saying it's fine, and I was like, you know,
fine?
because it's fine to me means that you're accepting the apology. You're like, oh no, like you did do something, but it's fine, and I forgive you, and it's cool,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Like,
they're
to
not
me,
happy
right?
about it, but they're accepting it is how I take it. Like there is a tone of voice that could be passive aggressive, but I usually assume the best in people, so I'm like, they're upset about it, but they're just gonna say it's fine. No, it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah, so like if I apologize and someone says it's fine, I'm gonna assume that I did do something wrong. Not that they're being passive aggressive, but that I did do something wrong. It wasn't great, but it didn't really upset them very much, and they're cool with it, right? And they're glad I'm apologizing and it's good now. So like that's what I would assume from an it's fine, but that was not what this person was trying to communicate. And so I gave them, I worked very hard with other autistic people to make like a dictionary of what different responses to I'm sorry mean. And I want to know what you guys think.
Okay.
Okay. I'm so
Yes.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
ready.
I'm
I'm
actually
ready.
so excited.
Do you want to go first, Minnie?
What?
Or I can
Okay,
go
okay.
first.
So I'll say a response and you
Okay.
say what you think it means.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, first we'll say I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Okay, there we go. Say it.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Ooh.
Okay.
What do you think that means to me?
I think that means like they're not over it and they're still upset and they kind of like, it depends on how they say it. If they said it like how you said it, like if Rumini said that to me, it would be like I'm not like, I mean, if it's playful like good, then it's kind of like they're still a little bit like peeved about it, but they're like willing to kind of joke about it, but they're not fully ready to be like, yeah, that's fine, you know. It depends on the tone. If they're like good, then that's like they're really
I'm
mad
terrified.
and things are not okay. Yeah. If it's like,
Like you saying
sorry,
that actually
good.
made my heart sink. I was like, oh no, good.
like sometimes I like to just like if Rumini was kind of you know, like we live together and like we spend so much time together. Of course, sometimes we're just gonna each be a little bit of like a menace to each other, right? Just like living life. And so if that happens, sometimes the other person will just kind of be like, I'm mad at you. I'm kind of fake angry at you because I want you to know that what you did was not okay, but I don't want to fight you and I'm not actually like really, really upset. And so that's kind of what it reads to me sometimes. The tone makes a difference.
Yeah.
So,
What about you, Minnie?
Minnie.
Good, in my opinion, means that they think you royally messed up to where they expected you to apologize
Yeah.
and they're not forgiving you. Like that's what a good means to me. Obviously, tone of voice matters, but I'm taking it as like somebody you don't know very well, right? So it's like if I said sorry to some barista and they said good, I would be like, okay, so I actually messed up and he hates me. And I'm never getting a coffee that's not spat in ever again if I walk in this establishment.
Yeah.
Oh, holy! Tier 2s!
Thank you so
That's
much.
crazy.
Giga Chat, whoever you are, thank you so much.
Oh my god,
Thank you so much.
anonymous.
Yeah!
Anonymous.
Wow.
Tell me your
We just have to
name!
hope.
How are you?
Dad.
Okay. Wait. It's my turn now. I'm sorry.
Oh, right. So what I had for good was what you did is bad and I don't forgive you. That was my definition. And I think this broadly
Accurate.
lines up. Okay, cool.
Agree.
So,
I'm sorry.
Minnie, apologize.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, okay. I think it means like
Guys, I
What you
deafened
did is
myself.
wrong.
I'm sorry. What did it?
I'm
I
sorry.
accidentally deafened
Thanks.
myself.
Yeah,
sorry,
it was a
Thanks.
thanks. Yeah, in
I
response
think
to I'm sorry.
what you did deeply hurt them, but they're ready to try to move past it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they like. I think for me it comes across as they're very like, yeah, you definitely hurt them a ton, and they want to forgive you, but I feel like they're not fully there yet.
I was
That's kind of how I
taught.
feel.
So, when I went to therapy and stuff, I had a really, really bad habit of saying it's okay to every time somebody would apologize to me. And my therapist was like, stop that, because it's not okay. Like, you can accept an apology without subconsciously telling yourself that what they did is okay.
Exactly.
And she kind of trained me to say like, I accept your apology or thank you for your apology instead of saying it's okay or it's fine or whatever.
Yeah.
So that so it's like it also could just be a healthy person that does not agree with your actions, but they are still accepting the apology.
Yeah, I think any of these responses except maybe good are like pretty reasonable and healthy in the right situation. Unless good is playful. But like I think all of these are like pretty reasonable, but they all mean different things, and that's what I find so interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what I had for thank you is what you did is bad, and I will forgive you in the future, but I don't right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. Or it's like I need time. You have to give me
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
to like heal from whatever happened, and then I
Like,
will.
thank you
I
for
will
your
come back.
apology. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree.
Okay. The next one. I'm so sorry, there aren't that many of these, but I
Shoo
need
me.
this.
No, this is so fun. Oh, sorry.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's my
Okay,
go-to.
it's
right?
okay
My
for
go.
me. It's okay for me. Rumi says it's okay a lot, and so it is. I did something wrong, but you are like graciously forgiving me and like moving on with, like you're forgiving me when you say it's okay. But I did do something wrong for sure. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, at least for me, my goat, it's my default. If somebody says I'm sorry, my default is it's okay. And it really shouldn't be, because sometimes the other ones are better to use, and I've been learning that. But yeah, for me, it means like apology accepted. We will move past it. Usually, kind of more of a small thing.
Yeah.
So what I have for it's okay or / it's all right is what you did was bad, but I totally forgive you. Okay. Now, the next one.
Minnie.
Oh.
Minnie, your turn.
I'm sorry.
I feel like these get a little bit dicier, but I think they're interesting. Okay.
Do I apologize again? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's nothing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's not nothing, first of
Right.
all.
It's not nothing.
First of all, it's not nothing. I'd say this one is pretty close to thanks, where it's like what you did has deeply hurt them, but they're closer to moving on than a thanks. Like a thanks is like they'll need time, and it's nothing is like this has really hurt me, but like it'll be okay.
Yeah. Ooh. It's nothing. Ooh.
I think this one really depends on tone, like Wolf said.
Yeah, it means a lot. Yeah.
If I take it at, like, if I believe them, right? That's the first thing. If I believe them when they say it's nothing, then it's probably like I hurt their feelings and they just don't want to make a big thing out of it. They want to move on, even, you know, and they kind of just want to like get past it. But if it depends on the person, because sometimes I love Rumimi so much, but sometimes I'll like mess up. I'll be like a menace, and then she just won't tell me if like she's upset with me, right? And then so I am hyper like I think it's like Rumimi is very gracious and sweet about it, but like my family, who I love very much, they also do the same thing where they're like, oh yeah, it's nothing, it's whatever, but they're like still upset about it. So I'm very like for me personally, I'm very much, if someone says it's nothing, that makes me worried. That like triggers my specific like anxieties, and I'm like, are you sure? Like, is it actually nothing? Or is it something? Because saying it's nothing seems a little bit more dismissive.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
I've only
what
ever
I
experienced an it's nothing in like more of a like passive aggressive way, where it's like it's nothing. It's like that's not nothing.
Yeah.
That's not nothing.
It just depends on the tone, right? If they say
Yeah.
like, oh, it's nothing, then that's fine.
Yeah, like I could also
Yeah.
imagine it like a stranger. Let's say you bump into them and you're like, "Oh, sorry." And they're like, "That's nothing. That's
Oh, yeah,
nothing.
that's
like that's
fine.
literally nothing."
Yeah.
but yeah. This is like in the context of an apology, right?
Yeah, so it's
Like,
not
if you're like,
nothing.
apologize.
It's not nothing. To
So-
me, that's not nothing.
What I had for this one is actually really different, and I'm
Ooh.
interested in the
Ooh.
differences. So what I had was what you did hurt them, but they're not sure. They don't feel like that hurt was valid, and they want you to validate it, and they want to know that you
Oh.
don't think it was nothing and that you understand why it hurt them.
You know, I think I kind of get that,
I can
but I've never
understand
like
that.
voiced that specifically, because my go-to response is like, no, like I hurt your feelings. Are you like upset at me still? It's okay if you
Yeah.
are. Like that's what I would say. So I
I
guess
think we
like
both grew up
I
in
would-
families where we gotta dig, right? Where the first answer is
Yeah.
always like, "Oh, it's nothing," and then you're
Yeah.
like, "No, I know this
Yeah.
won't be over until I've dug.
Yeah.
I've gotta dig. I get
Yeah.
to digging."
For
Yeah.
me, if somebody told me it's nothing, I would take it and be scared to ask more. I'd be like, it's nothing,
little
and
bit,
like
yeah.
it's nothing. It's not nothing, but they don't want to talk about it. That's how I would read it. It's like it's nothing. Don't talk to me about it. I don't forgive you yet. I don't want to talk to you about it yet. It's nothing.
Yeah.
End of
It's like
conversation.
they're upset at you. Like they're still upset at you, which is like fine, but it's not like a give me time. It's like a who knows.
Who knows? I might
just
never
be
forgive
mad at
you.
you forever. Yeah. But I get
So the
that. I
next-
get that.
Oh, the next one is like fairly self-explanatory, but I also want to know what you guys think the implications are.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Aw,
It's not your
that's such a-
fault. Yeah, that was such a genuine "I'm sorry."
Oh,
This
it's
one
not
would
your
make me
fault.
cry.
Yeah, I would cry too. I mean, I think like it depends on what it is that people are upset, like what the situation is. You know, because it's like if I like broke something by accident, then it's like, yeah, it's not my fault, but I was still the one who broke it. Versus
Yeah.
like something bad happened and I was like, I'm so sorry about that, you know. But I think for me, my first response, I'm thinking about Rumimi saying all these things, right? So for me, my first response would be like, the first thing I would think it would be, I don't want you to like diminish your feelings to make me feel okay. Because she does that a lot. So I think like that's something big that I would probably think, where it's like, it's not your fault. I think I would probably think that like they're upset about the situation, but they truly don't want to be upset at me, you know, no matter what my part was in it. Like they really don't want to be upset at me, and like they don't think that I was intentionally harming them, right? No matter what the situation is, but maybe I still did hurt them, but they feel like they can't and don't want to blame it on me, you know. But I would probably respond with like, I don't know, I probably wouldn't want them to do that, because I feel like that's taken on more, because then it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't want you to feel like that. You know.
Yeah, I'm kind of pretty close in alignment with Shumi. I think it really boils down to they do not place the blame entirely or at all on you, regardless of if you were the one that did the action or not. They are not like, they're accepting your apology. Or in a way, they're not accepting your apology because they're saying that you don't have to apologize. You know what I mean? Like the implication is like an apology from you is not necessary. You know?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I would take it. So if like my best friend said that to me, if like, I don't know, I'm imagining it's because like I say this all the time to my best friend says it all the time to me. It's kind of like, we're saying that we're sorry for the situation. So it'll be like, I'm so sorry. And they'll be like, it's not your fault. And I'll be like, but somebody has to say sorry to you. That's usually what I say.
Yeah, that's really lovely. Yeah, I agree.
So what I have for this one, and this is also an interesting departure, but I think it's mostly
Hey,
similar.
Momo, thank you for the
Is
raid.
what happened was bad but not connected to you, but it did hurt me more than it hurt you, and I want you to commiserate with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Like,
I
I
don't know
don't
what
think
song.
you'd say it's not your fault if it hurt both of you the same amount, right? I think I'd only
I think it
say-
depends.
It depends on the situation, right?
Because I've
That's the
also
thing.
had that where it's like you guys are apologizing to each other in a situation you've both been in, and you're both like, it's not your
Yeah.
fault though, but it's not your fault. And then
Yeah.
you just like
Also,
start
like,
trauma
cute.
bonding.
Yeah, also like a lot of times whenever there's like, I don't know, any kind of upset. I mean, I've done this with you guys too, where it was like, I think I fucked up. You know, I like to go to you guys and I'm like, did I mess up? Like, was I like the criminal here? And I just need to be told whether or not I am, so I can like face the consequences. So I get told a lot that it's like, no, it's not your fault. You didn't do those things. So I guess it depends. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't know. It's tough.
I think you hear it a lot if you're a person that like apologizes for other people or apologizes to somebody for entire situations, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Like you could
Okay.
almost say, "I'm sorry."
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. You could say, "I'm sorry" for like somebody losing an animal or a loved one. That's not anybody's
yeah.
fault, you know. So and I would say it's not your fault to somebody saying that to me sometimes. I mean, you can
Yeah.
say anything, but that one is probably my most used for that situation.
So I have 2 more. I got 2 more. You ready?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Aww. Stop, that made me cry.
You're both in a situation that's like equal hurt. Or like you were the one that's
Yeah.
hurt, but you're apologizing anyway because you're a chronic apologizer. And the person that's comforting you is like, no, I'm sorry. What the frick?
Yeah, I think like it really reads as a situation where maybe like even like miscommunication or like misunderstandings between two people, and after
We
like
both
kind of
messed up.
talking it out, yeah, like we both messed up, or like we both didn't understand and no one's in the wrong and we both hurt each other, but we want to like move forward. Yeah.
Last one.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. That's not on you at all.
Aw.
Oh, that's like the other two, but like super casual.
I hear that so often.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Like,
It's
I've heard
missing
that
a no
from Ellie,
worries.
like,
If this
a
is the
bunch of
last one,
times.
where's the no worries?
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Oh yeah, I feel like no worries is super casual, so I left it off because these are like for serious apologies. But
Yeah, true.
like if I were giving someone like a serious apology and they hit me with the no worries, I'd be like,
I
wait,
just
come
for
back.
occasions from now
like,
on,
no,
whenever
that's
someone
worries.
apologizes to me,
I
I
have
am
worries
always going
now.
to respond with,
Yeah.
"Are you
I'm
sure?"
developing worries.
I've told Rumimi, because sometimes I'll be like, I apologize for a lot of things, right? And sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, and then she'll be like, oh, it's okay. But then I'm like, wait, like it's okay, as in like I did something wrong, and I apologize.
Yeah.
Or like, like did I do something wrong? Like I was saying sorry because I think it was like an accident or like something. I don't know. Sometimes I just say sorry to say sorry, but I'm like, wait, should I be worried that I messed up? She's like, no. It's just. No, it's fine. She's like, I'm not like upset at you. And I'm like, okay, but like, is it? I always, to be honest, I have a lot of, I don't know. I like to double and triple check after I apologize to somebody.
Yeah,
If
me
like
too.
it's okay, or if they need time, anything like that, you know? So typically for me, it doesn't end at like a it's okay. It's more like a okay, but I what do you need from me? I'll do anything. What do you need?
Yeah, for me, and it's I forget exactly the wording that you used, Ellie. Can you remind me?
Oh, no, don't be. That's not on you at all.
Yeah, to me, that's like you thought it was a serious thing, but they're like, this is a nothing burger.
Yeah.
Like there is
That's
no
honestly
hurt.
the nicest response,
are-
because sometimes
You don't
you're
have
just
to be
like,
accepted because there was no wrong.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, no way!
She's
polishing our bald head.
Oh
Squeaky and shiny.
I love her. I miss her. Where is she?
She's here somewhere. I'm looking. Where is my
Zara.
sherbini? Where's my sherbini? There she is! There she is!
I like the one.
Single.
One.
One.
So cute.
Oh my
I
gosh.
miss her. My girl.
I miss
Our
her.
girl.
And welcome everyone. We're talking about apologies.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
breaking down apologies, what they are, how you respond, what to them, what do you do with them, what does all that mean? How
What
does
do
that
they
work?
mean?
Thank you, server. Sending my love, have the best time balding. Thank you.
love you, server.
Love you so much.
Someday.
Someday we're
Serving
gonna
the jam.
lasso you on here, and we're gonna shave your head. You're gonna
Yeah.
be balding right along with the
Bald
best.
with us.
Yeah,
Whenever
she's
you
gonna
have
be a
time to be
balded
bald.
boy.
We're gonna lasso her and shave our dog.
Yeah! right.
Oh my god, that's what happened to my dog today. He got shaved.
Bald.
He got shaved.
Well, he wasn't fully bald, but he did get a haircut.
Oh.
He did get a haircut. Careful. Careful, your neck, sober.
Shaking.
I will have live
She'll
titty
have
serving
live
from
titties
this
Yeah,
week.
from on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
my
When is
God.
when
I'm
is that again? Can we
excited.
get the date? Can we get the date and time?
It's gotta be,
real
if
quick?
it's
Can we
a
get
regular
the-
time, it'll be 2 p.m. CST and 8 p.m. British time.
Hey, oh.
Let's go.
Be there.
Let's
Be
go.
there.
Yeah!
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Me too. Oh my god.
I'm excited. I'll probably be able to raid
I
into
cannot-
her because I have an early stream my song, and then I can raid into her.
Yes, your song, Oblivion.
Yeah!
Oblivion. What time is that? What time is that?
2 p.m. 2 p.m. CST.
What time?
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
it's an hour later. Hook chocolate. I don't know what a UTC is. Do I look like I know what a UTC is?
I don't know what a UTC is.
I know
Isn't
what
that
the
what
time.
happens if you That's a UTI. I was about to say, isn't that what happens? I didn't finish. Anyway. Yeah, my dog got a haircut today. Wow.
Oh my gosh. A urinary tract condition.
Wow.
Oh, you know how I told you guys that like my mom shaved me like bald when I was a kid, right?
Yes.
A urinary tract celebration. Yeah, sorry. Continue. She shaved you bald.
Yeah, she shaved me bald. I asked my sister because she was driving me today to go get my laptop. Oh, what a giga chad. That was very sweet of her because she didn't have to do that. Anyway,
Good dad.
and so I asked my sister, I was like, so why did like mom shave me so much, you know, and kept me in like such boyish clothes? I thought it was because my mom was like really like set on making sure my hair grows back thicker. The first time she shaved me, that was for that reason. But then afterwards, my mom apparently said to my sister that like she dressed me up like a boy and made my and I was bald most of the time because she thought that I was how do I translate this? Like she thought that I was goofy. Like she dressed me up according to my personality. So she was like, I'm dressing up one of my daughters, very cutesy, and then I'm dressing up my goofy daughter.
Goofy?
That's
She wasn't dressing you like a boy. She was dressing you like a goofy girl.
Yeah.
That's
She was
crazy.
like, we'll just keep her bald and dress her silly. And I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? She chose to dress me silly. Like she dressed me like I was a trucker with like I was bald in the same ways that I dressed my dog up silly, and I'm like, hey, look at him. Like, that's
What a
the
silly
same
little guy.
vibes.
I'm not afraid to say it. She was right. You are a little bit goofy.
Well, yeah, now I'm balding with the boys for real, you know? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, she manifested it.
She manifested
She
it.
knew.
Wow. Yeah, the goofy life chose me.
How do you know with a baby? Because all babies are kind of goofy. How does a
Yeah.
baby come out and you're like, this one's
This one's
especially
extra goofy.
I
Well, I
don't-
guess she
think, like-
already had one baby, so she had one baby to compare
Yeah.
it to, and she's like, well, this one is goofier than the last. Maybe it's just a
Yeah.
goofy baby.
Apparently, I just like, I don't know, I just like cracked all kinds of weird, silly jokes and I did weird things. Like, that's what my mom says. She was like, you've always been a weird child. Like, you did such weird things all the time. So yeah, I guess it's just, that's just what I've been born into. I'm okay with that though.
Some babies just weird.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's just weird.
My mom describes me as like hard-headed. Like basically with like my moving stuff, for example, she knows that her only option is to kind of support me because I'm doing it anyway. With or without her support kind of stuff. So, and that's like how I've been with everything. Like I got certified to be a nursing assistant when I was like 15 because there was a program that
Wow.
allowed me to, and I was just like,
She's
Mom,
so
I'm,
cool.
Mom,
She's
I'm doing
so
this.
cool.
And then I was mad because then I wiped old people's butts in the clinicals, and then after I graduated it, nobody would hire me because they're like, you have to be 18 to see old people's butts. I'm like, I've already seen them! I'm like, where was that in the clinicals?
Old people butts that I could count.
There ain't
I'm like,
nothing
I
ain't
did my
seen.
clinicals and I saw enough of them, but now I won't get paid to see it? So
That's
annoying.
messed up.
I
Yeah,
know.
dude, you can see
Stop.
old butts for free,
For free
but
only!
But you can't get paid for
you
it.
can't charge.
That's messed up.
Oh.
Wow. Also, Guhin, I saw what you said. Cringe at birth is wild. I can't
That's
believe
mean.
you said that. What the heck?
That's messed
It's
up.
okay.
Shumi, get
I don't
behind
think you
me.
were cringe. I
Don't
think you
talk
were
about my
goofy.
friend like that.
Goofy and cute.
I don't know. I was kind of weird. Like not like cute, endearing weird. Like just straight up strange. Straight up strange. I don't know. I felt like there was a lot of tension in my house when I was a kid, or like just
Dude,
even
same.
now.
Wait, did you do the thing where you'd be like, ha ha ha, look at me, look, I put my shoe on my hand, look, I'm in the
Yeah.
trash can.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone stop whatever you're talking about and look at this thing I did.
Yes.
Look,
all
I'm
the
eating
time.
ants.
All the time. I'm like, look at me. I'm being quirky and weird. Please stop fighting.
And that's how we all became VTubers.
Yeah, true.
Whenever
I'm
there's
only kind
something,
of kidding.
whenever there's something weird about like something I did as a kid, I'm like, chat. This was the VTuber pipeline, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I
is
do
why.
literally think though that like learning to strategically be like, hey guys, let's talk about something funny instead. Look what I can do. I do think that that's
Tanya, thank you
literally
for
our
the
job.
raid. It is.
Yes, it's so true though. But I was like, wow, I grew up doing this, you know? I'd be like, you know, I'm like, oh, I accidentally upset you. I didn't know I upset you. Let me just do a whole song and dance so then you'll forgive me. And then I'll be
I was
like,
born in the goofiness, molded by it.
yeah. I was like, the best way to get out of my parents being upset is just making them laugh. Because then I'm like, okay, yay. Yay, they're not as scary anymore. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah. Wow. Born a
Trauma
clown.
bonding with the
Born a
ball
clown.
boys.
Trauma bonding
Okay,
with the
but
ball
like jesters,
boys.
jesters are
True.
cool as heck. Like I used to
Yeah,
laugh at
dude.
them, but like they could have made fun of the king, and he was just like, "Ha, yeah, that's my homeboy." All right.
That's true. They were diffusing tension.
True. So then the king wouldn't behead somebody for no reason.
Yeah.
Wow. They're truly the goats of the time, you know?
So what I landed on with the apology thing is that an apology, it has to be like, it is either accepted or rejected, right? So you want to indicate three things when given an apology. You want to say whether or not you think like an apology was needed.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say like how big a problem you think the thing itself was. And you want to say like where you stand now. And like in some cases that one piece of that information will be irrelevant because like the other two make it irrelevant. Like if I don't think it was a problem and I don't think you're at fault, then I obviously don't care where we stand now. Like we're obviously
Yeah.
fine, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that like an apology is taken as like, yes, you did something wrong, unless you pretty explicitly say like, no, you didn't do anything. Like, no, it's not your fault. You don't have to apologize for that, right?
Yeah.
Unless you have some indication of that, you are accepting the apology that they're giving you. So if you say like, it's fine, right? Then what you're saying is like, where we stand is fine, but I am accepting the apology, right?
Y'all
Like you did
ever-
do
yeah.
something, but yeah.
Y'all ever been hit with or dished out a thank you for apologizing, but I don't accept? Like a thank you, but I have dished that out before.
That's really powerful. That's something I
That's-
love about
yeah.
you is that you're like really emotionally honest, even when it's difficult, and even when it's uncomfortable. You're like
Yeah.
really.
I have straight up
Really
said that to
present.
somebody before. I'm like, thanks for apologizing. Not ready to accept it, but it does mean a lot that you've apologized. And then I walk away.
Wow. I mean, like, I feel like it's different, like, when I say that to Rumimi in a relationship, because, like, we fight and stuff, and sometimes I'm just like, I really appreciate you apologizing, but I need some time to, like, cool off, and vice versa, you know? But I feel like that's different. I don't think I've ever said to, like, a friend or, like, family, like, thank you for apologizing, but I'm not ready to forgive you.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's something like I'm pretty forgiving, so like for me, it has to be something really big.
Like something big,
And it
right?
was
Yeah.
something very big. Like, even if they apologized to me again today, I still probably would hit them with the same thing. I'd be like, thanks. Anyway.
Yeah.
I've told
Wow.
people I didn't think that we would be good friends to each other.
Yeah.
And that's happened very rarely, but in situations, there are things like, everybody has strengths and weaknesses as a friend. I will never be someone who writes to you every day. That's just not who I am. That's not what I'm going to be like. Not in a relationship, not in a friendship. That's not me. Like, I need to dissolve into my work for like hours and days at a time. I need to be free to do that. If I feel like you're something on my to-do list, I'm going to resent it. It's going to make me miserable. And it's not going to be good for you either, because my messages are going to be terrible and like obviously not my heart's not in it, right? And so like I've had people who are like, I need you to write to me every day, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be a good friend to you, right?
Yeah.
And so like I've had to tell people like, hey, like I don't like I appreciate everything, but I just don't think this is going to be a good thing for either of us.
Yeah.
And I have sometimes done that in the wake of like someone kind of freaking out at me and being like, hey, why don't you write to me every day? And then, me being like, because I'm not going to do that. And then them being like, oh, I'm sorry I freaked out at you like that. And me being like, I totally accept your apology, but I also don't think that we should be friends, right? Like
That's
Yeah.
so powerful.
Yeah.
I think it's...
I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, like I don't get apologized to a ton. Mostly because I mean, thankfully, a lot of it
If you
is
don't
just
do
like
anything wrong and you're perfect.
no, I mean like if
that would
other
be
people
other
The other way
apologize to
around.
me.
Yeah, I
stronger.
realized
Yeah.
after I said it. I was like, wait a minute.
I think you're just like really, really forgiving and accepting it sometimes to a point that's maybe not the best for you.
I
Is
mean,
I think why that happens.
maybe like the way I feel about it is like I just don't like being in like I will take any confrontation that I have to in order to like get to the friendship part. I want to do that, right? So I'm not avoiding confrontation, but I hate feeling like things are not okay, you know, and I want to make things okay, and I feel like I don't really hold a grudge too often. Like a deep grudge, I don't really hold a deep grudge too often with people, and so I feel like when they apologize, I just want to be like, yes, I accept. I want to make sure things are okay, and I want to like, I want the forgiveness and stuff to happen, and I want people to be able to, I don't know, be open and show their feelings and have them reciprocated and accepted, and I kind of want that to kind of lead into just friendship again, or like whatever kind of relationship I have with the person.
Yeah.
You said something before about like apologizing even if you just like think you might have done something wrong and you're not sure.
Yeah.
And like I actually think that that's kind of cool. I think that it's like a way to non-confrontationally ask like, hey, did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Without forcing the other person to say like, yes, you did something wrong. Like it's a way to like check in on how they're feeling where you don't require anything from them. You can just say like, if you think you might have done something wrong, but you're not sure and you're not sure how they're feeling about it, you can just be like, hey, I'm sorry. And then if they're like, thank you, then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I did do something wrong. And now I didn't put you in a situation where you had to talk about it if you didn't feel comfortable with it. And we can explore that deeper. I can be like, okay, I'm sorry that I did this. And they can be like, well, that's not really what hurt me. And you can be like, okay, I'm sorry that I did this though. And it's got to be all things you're actually sorry about. But
yeah, you have to like mean it. You can't just like, that's the thing, right? Like I see Mojin chat saying, I also feel like it's bad. I think it's only bad if you don't mean it.
Yeah, and you can tell. Like whenever Shimmy apologizes for something, even if it's something you didn't even know about, you know that she's like, she means it. You can tell.
I feel like if I did something and I found out that it hurt someone, I probably would be sorry for it. Even if I didn't think it was necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
Right? I would be like, oh, I am sorry. Like, I didn't want to hurt you with that. I should have handled that differently in a way that wouldn't have hurt you. How should I have handled that differently? Like, I feel like there is a way to be genuinely sorry for something that maybe, like, if it didn't hurt them, you'd be like, oh, I'm not sorry for that, right? Because, you know, you're not, right? If they're like, oh, you don't have to be sorry for that, that didn't hurt me, then you're like, oh, okay, then I'm not.
Yeah.
But if they're like, this thing really hurt me, even if it's something that I think is pretty normal, right? Like, their feelings are still valid. So, like, I probably am sorry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like it's just like the sentiment. I like if I feel like a friend is upset at me for something, right? Even if I don't know the reason, I think the first thing that I like to default to is like, hey, I kind of feel like you know, you're not feeling like the best about. I don't know. I think I would just say like, hey, I feel like things have been a bit weird, and like if I hurt your feelings in any way, like please let me know so I can like, you know what I did wrong, and like I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I would love to talk about it. I think it's like having an open conversation and being able to talk about it. I think I also just default to apologizing a lot first because I don't want things to escalate. Like again, I love my parents very much. Okay, I say all this, like take all of what I'm saying with a grain of salt when I talk about like family stuff, but there is a pattern of like, you know, nobody ever really talks about how they genuinely feel, and it's more like all of a sudden I'm like yippee living my life, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, wait, that tone was upset and I don't know what I did wrong. And so because I'm so scared of being inconsiderate, or I'm so scared of being like, sometimes for example I lose track of time and I get too like hyper focused and locked in on something, and then I realize that like I forgot about something that I promised that I would do, and then or like I had a little bit, I locked in too much on, I don't know, streaming, and I didn't do like something that I was supposed to, and I forgot about it. And so a lot of it is just me making sure that I like, you know, check everything off, make sure that I didn't like upset anybody. And because I grew up around people who never really tell me when I upset them, and mostly just like kind of seethed about it until I figured it out later on, I really like to be upfront and say like, I'm really sorry if I did anything wrong, you know, like that's I like to just straight up be like, I'm so sorry, I don't know what I did, I feel like something's off, I feel like you're upset at me, and I want to know what it is so I can fix it. Because I don't like this feeling. I don't like being like, I don't like sitting in the feeling of like guilt, right? Because a lot of it is just, and this is not, you know, this is not like the best, but like a lot of it is just like guilt trippy, I guess, of like, what I'm used to growing up with is just like feeling very guilt tripped about something that I don't even know that I did. So I like to just really say like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, and then when I learn about whatever the situation is, then I can truly apologize for what it is, you know. Instead, and they hit you with the you say sorry all the time, I don't think you mean it. Exactly.
That's horrible.
Oh,
That's
they're using
horrible.
it against you.
That's genuinely so cruel. I think that like, if you are not in a place where you can take what someone else says that they feel and mean at face value, you're not in a place to talk to them at all. Like, if you're gonna tell them like, well, I don't believe that because of this, like, I don't know, I think it's fine for something small, like if you're just like, that doesn't make sense with what you said yesterday, like it's good to get clarification on that. But if you genuinely aren't gonna believe someone if they tell you like, this is how I feel, this is what I think, you're not in a place to talk to them. Like, either they are so dishonest that you shouldn't be talking to them at all, or you're not being fair. But I also grew up. Oh no, please go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say that like, something that I got hit with a lot was like, oh, I'm sorry, and then they're like, well, if you're so sorry, then stop doing it.
Oh,
but then,
I hate
but then
that
it's
one.
like, or I don't know. A lot of the times also, it's like accidents, like if I accidentally like spilled something, or like I accidentally broke something because I was too excited, or like I moved through the room too quick or something like that, you know. And then so like, I'm sorry because it was an accident, but then it's like, okay, exactly, I don't need you to be sorry, I need you to do better. Exactly.
I hate that one. I've been hit that. I hate that one.
those. Ugh.
I think that's just cruel. Like, you don't know what someone else is up against, right? If they are sorry and you feel that sorry, if you don't feel that sorry, then say that. But if you feel that sorry and their behavior still isn't changing, but you know you felt that sorry, like then obviously the problem is something you can't see. There is some invisible barrier that they are facing that's causing them to have this problem over and over again, and you can't see it. So the response should be to try and learn more about it and to try and understand why it keeps happening, not to try and shame them for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I also think that like I do think it's tough for I don't know, because I also understand the opposite where it's like if someone is apologizing for hurting my feelings, I want to know that they mean it, right? And like they understand how my feelings were hurt. I think that's important to me. Because sometimes, you know, if it's just like a very quick like, oh, I'm sorry, and then it's like, I appreciate the sorry, but I wanted to make sure like you know, this is something I'm specifically maybe sensitive about, and I want to make sure that you understand that this is what it is that you know, like that hurt me, for example. Yeah. But I think if the intentions are there and like whoever it is that I'm talking to is open to listening to me and like really just wants to make things right, then things will always be made right with me. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I think more often than anything else, I just want to be understood and I don't want to be alone in my pain. So what I want more than anything when someone is apologizing is I just want them to be like, oh, I understand how that would have felt and why that hurt. I'm sorry that you were in that situation, right?
Yeah.
More than I want to know even that they feel remorse, I just want to know that they like,
understand.
oh, when you were waiting for me when I was hyper-focused, you must have been really sad and lonely.
Yeah.
And you didn't get to do anything else with your night. That sounds really hard, right? And that's what I want more than anything. And I feel like if someone is looking for something... Okay, people getting apologized to, they have a lot of power in the situation.
Yes.
And that's why I think it's almost... We talk so much about like how important it is to have a good apology. And that's true. A good apology is important. But the person getting apologized to has so much power in the situation. And how they wield that power is so important, right? And I think like if they're looking for something from you that is huge, right? That is like retribution, they're not in a place to accept the apology, right?
Yeah.
And they need to take more time. They need to come to that place, or they need to say like what Minnie said, like, oh, I can't. It's not something that I can fix. I don't feel like it's right. But they can't ask for stuff from you at that point.
Yeah.
That's so...
Maybe I'll forgive you if you buy me pizza. Like that.
Yeah,
I've had stuff like that. It's like
silly and sassy.
Okay.
I do like silly, sassy things like that with your Mimi, but never something serious. If it's like something really serious,
no.
like that's really
Don't make
manipulative.
someone jump through a hoop. Yeah, never make it scary to apologize, or people will be scared to apologize. You should always make it as safe as possible to apologize.
Yeah. Also, like I think both parties, even if you're the one that feels like wronged, both parties I feel like has to come from a place of caring about the other person, right? Like not only the person apologizing, like that's very straightforward. The person apologizing definitely has to care about the person that they're apologizing to, but the person being apologized to also has to think about like also has to show care for the person that is apologizing and understanding that like it's difficult to apologize, right? It's difficult to own up to mistakes that people make, because a lot of the times also it could be like misunderstanding, and I feel like a lot of the times you could get stuck on like, well, I didn't do anything wrong, and like you're sensitive about these things, right? Like I've gotten told that a fair amount where it's like you're just really sensitive.
Oh yeah, that's the worst, is like if you're hurt and you haven't received apologies, so you're like, maybe they don't know I'm hurt, so you go to them and you're like, hey, this thing you did really hurt me.
Yeah.
And then they, instead of apologizing, they go, well, that was like not even a big deal. Like, I don't know why you're upset about that. And it's like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that really sucks. I think like it has to be, but it has to be like caring from both ways for everything to like resolve. Both parties have to want the conflict to be resolved to resolve it and be in a place to do it, right? Like, and if you aren't in a place to do it, I think you should always be honest and kind. So you're like, I am still too upset right now to talk about it, right? But
and that's
like,
a really mature thing to say.
Exactly. And also like understanding that maybe future you would be like, yeah, I'll be okay, and like I would forgive you. But right now, if it's too much, because sometimes you just have to like cool off your feelings, you know. I said this on one time on stream, and then everyone gave me shit for it. But I said sometimes you should go to sleep. No, I said sometimes you should go to sleep.
Yes,
angry.
go to sleep angry.
Yeah,
I do this all the time. That was your
Don't say
advice, and it's so
something-
good.
Don't say something you're gonna regret. Just go to sleep and
Yeah,
you'll be fine in the morning.
you need time sometimes, right? It's not like, you know, everyone's always like, you have to like get you get all your feelings and stuff out. Like, that's great, but if your feelings and all of the stuff that you want to talk about is out, but you're still upset, you just need a break. You need a little bit of time just to cool off and like
Put a pimple patch on it and go to bed.
Exactly.
In the morning, it'll
Yeah.
probably look a lot better, right? Like,
Yeah.
but don't stand in front of the mirror
Yeah.
squeezing it all night. You're just gonna make it worse.
Exactly. And yeah, also, yeah, exactly. If life sucks, eat a snack, take a nap. You have to deal with your own like physiological health. Like if you're hungry, if you're tired, if you're exhausted, anything like that, you want to make sure that you take care of your own physical health first, because that really impacts your emotional, like your emotions and like your mental health, right? So
Yes.
in order to feel better, sometimes the best thing to do is just to kind of seethe in it, feel the emotions, and then come back to it another time. You know.
I also
Yeah.
think that there are like ways to, okay, the thing that really helped me and my dad, because my dad is one of my favorite people in the world. We're like really good friends. I talk to him all the time, but we used to argue a lot. We used to argue so much. We're just like both really stubborn people who have too much riding. We both worked on this a lot, but especially before. We had too much riding on being correct. And so even if we were wrong about the tiniest thing, it would just spiral into this thing of like, I'm not wrong, I'm not stupid. Both of us back and forth forever. And it was like really bad. We would argue a lot. And like this thing that really helped is the ability to step backstage, to be like, okay, right now, like I know that the scene is set. We are in the middle of like a huge argument, but backstage, actor to actor, I just want to say that I love you. And I think you're really
Yeah.
smart. And it looks like you're really upset right now. And I'm sorry that you're really upset right now. And I don't want you to be, right? And having the ability to just like step backstage for a second, say that to each other, and then go back to it because it's not resolved. And it's not okay, right? You can't just like, you know, maybe, right? Maybe you're not going to resolve it all tonight. But just having the ability to reassure each other of those things very honestly in that moment, it's good. And it can help.
I think that's also like incredibly mature to be able to do between two people, you know, like to be able to be like, to see past the current anger and to be like, I care about this person. Something that I didn't notice that Rumimi and I did until a friend of ours pointed it out is like the more heated our arguments got, like it could be something stupid. It could be like, we planned that we would do this and you didn't do this or blah, 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 blah. But the more heated that we got, the higher pitched our voice became. So for example, it would be like, you said that you would take Shmaimai out on a walk, and it's like, okay, but you said that you would do this, and I'm like, okay, but you didn't do this, and I'm kind of upset about that, and it's like, okay, but you didn't do this, and you couldn't do it because we just start sounding like a pressure cooker. But like, I think we don't even notice we're doing this, but like the purpose of why we're doing this is to soften our, like, to still show, I guess, like our emotions from what they did that maybe hurt our feelings, but soften it so it still has that like the you did this and I'm upset about it, but higher pitch, so that it's kind of like more like, I'm upset about it and I want to tell you my feelings about it, but I'm not actually yelling at you, and like I'm just upset about something that you did, but like
It also like
I love you.
It also gives like a feeling, like a satisfying feeling of that something is escalating and you feel like it is getting bigger without it necessarily becoming more toxic,
like hurtful.
Or, exactly. So it kind of satisfies that urge without hurting somebody more than you mean to.
Yeah, exactly. It's like arguing, not fighting. And then I think sometimes, you know, when we argue about something, because, you know, if you live with somebody, you're gonna talk about like chores or something, or like something's gonna make you upset, right? Yeah, like not instead of talking louder or like yelling when you're getting more heated, just getting more high pitched. And then sometimes I think it's just like, it comes down to, you hurt my feelings and that made me sad. And then the other person going, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And it's like, okay, that makes you feel better.
Matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe and I used to argue when we lived together. Okay, for those who don't know, I lived in a giant house called Boy Mansion with a bunch of boys. That was my college experience. We lived in Boy Mansion. There were like a lot of us in there. And like Joe is my best friend. And so, like, of all the boys in Boy Mansion, although eventually we all started doing this, but this started with Joe because he was my best friend in Boy Mansion, and so we spent the most time together in Boy Mansion.
Let's go,
Let's go Boy Mansion! It was the best. Oh my god. But there was this thing that would happen where we would be more and more angry at each other until one of us would cry, and then it would be like, oh no, I didn't want to make you cry! And so we started just saying when we started feeling bad, I'm feeling bad! And then the other person would be like, oh no, I don't want to make you feel bad! And just like having the ability, having that vulnerability to be like, I'm feeling bad!
Yeah. Oh, that's also so sweet because, like, I feel like I had that a lot with my sister, where it was like we're yelling at each other, like we used to argue so much, and it wasn't like I'm upset at you. It was like yeah, well, I'm upset that you did this and blah blah blah. Like it was like full on fighting.
Like actually, yeah.
Yeah, but then one of us would start tearing up, and then like the second that happens,
It's like, oh,
it's like, okay, I'm sorry that you I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you upset. And it's like, okay, I didn't mean to make you upset either. I think it's sweet because the second that like that happens, you kind of remember that like this is someone whose feelings are hurt, who's in front of you, instead of like someone you're fighting. Instead of like your opponent, they become like, oh, this is my sister that's upset in front of me. And like, yes, I'm upset, but so is she, you know? So it's like we're both upset, and we should try to understand each other. And I think that kind of always brings it back, and then we kind of both cry and apologize. Yeah, and that's like really sweet. I also feel like it's like I don't know, it's like it's such a vulnerable thing, and then when that eventually that dam, it feels like there's like just like a dam building up, and then eventually when it breaks, then you're like, oh, we're being like really real with each other right now, and so I can, you know, we should be kind to each other as much as we can. Yeah, it makes the problem exactly. It makes it you and them versus the problem instead of you versus them.
Yes,
That's how
that's
Rubini
such a
and
good
I
way of
approach a
framing
lot of
it.
things. Yeah, that's how like if sometimes we get frustrated with each other about like chores or something, even if it's like we're upset about something the other person's doing, instead we try to like reframe it every once in a while by being like, we will find a solution to our general problem, and you're not the problem and I'm not the problem. It like the problem is an abstract concept that we can tackle together.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. And then it feels like you're a team, right? And it feels like you've got a common goal and you're both trying to figure out how to solve it. I love things where it's like, okay, I am going to forget important things that we are going to do together, and it is going to hurt you so much. Let's find strategies, right?
Yes.
What do we do? Do you want write access to my Google Calendar? Do you want, like, what can we do? Let's set alarms on my phone. Let's figure out strategies.
Because, like, I feel like that's one of the ways that you comfort people, Ellie. Because I've like had moments where I'm like, I'm feeling sad, and then Ellie goes like this: "What can we do?" In the group chat, she's like, "What can we do? Minnie's feeling sad. Like, what do you need?"
All right,
It's
team,
so
let's
cute.
problem solve.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
And usually I'm like, I just want to be told it'll be okay. And then she's like, it's gonna be okay, Minnie.
It's so sweet, but also like being able to say, I just want to be told that it's gonna be okay is also important, right? Like, because Rumimi is also, I'm like a very sensitive person, and she always, I'm sorry, I'm talking about her a lot because, you know, that's like, I have so much experience with like conflict resolution with her because we love each other so much, and it's like we get, you know, because we live together, we get into a lot of like different little spats here and there, but I just think it's really sweet to be able to say, like, she always goes, how can I solve the problem? But then sometimes I just want to say that, like, right now, I don't need you to solve any problems. I want you to acknowledge how I feel. And I want you to, like, comfort the feelings right now. And then we can solve the problem later. Right now, I'm upset not because of the problem, but because of the feelings that I would rather you talk about first. You know?
Oh, this is some sweet tech that I got from another boy in Boy Mansion. The sweet emotional tech was when someone feels bad, he always asks them, do you want comfort? Do you want distraction?
Yes!
Or do you want solutions?
Yes,
And then,
I
like,
do that
you
sometimes.
get to choose off that menu, off that dialogue menu.
I
Yes.
ask
So
people
much
this
better.
sometimes if I'm like, what do
Yeah.
you need from me? Or I tell them like, I sometimes I'll tell like, my friend, I'll be like, do you want to come up with solutions or do you need comfort right now? And then sometimes when she chooses
Yes.
comfort, I'm like, or like if she's asking me for advice on something, I'm like, do you want me to just be on your team or do you want me to be real? Because like sometimes those
Yes.
are different too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so good. Also like something that is also important is understanding that what the person you're talking to might need could be very different from that list. For example, I never like to be left alone if I'm upset. I don't like to be left alone. I need to have conversations. I need to be comforted.
Yeah, I'm the
But
same if I'm
sometimes,
sad.
like with Rumini, her main thing is that she wants time by herself to kind of like sort through her feelings and get past it. And that's something that I had to learn, that it was very important for me to offer that to her, even though it's something that I would hate. You know, I would hate that.
that.
I would hate
I
that
would
so
die.
much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, I would hate that so much, but I don't understand it. I don't understand the feelings of it, but I offer them anyways. I go, would you like me to just straight up leave you alone? Would you like that? You know, because I prefer if, like, you know, I'm being comforted if I'm upset. But sometimes she's like, no, I just need to be alone right now. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So but it's tough for her to say what she wants sometimes. So I do the menu thing as well. I'm like, do you want me to leave you alone? I can leave you alone right now. We could talk about it. We could do all these things, but I will do anything. I will leave you alone. I could go to the other door.
For me, I very often am not in a place, like if I'm really emotionally overwhelmed and not doing well, I'm often not in a place to be having like a full, real conversation, but I don't want to be alone. So very often what I need is like, I want you to be here and doing something else. I want you to sit at your
Yes.
desk and play a game, and I want to sit on the floor where I can touch your leg when I want to, but
Yes.
I don't have to, and we're not talking, and you're not looking at me, you're playing your game, but you're here, and you're not gonna leave. You're here, and you're not gonna leave, and I'm
Yes.
here.
I
like a
love
cat.
people just being next to me.
Yeah, parallel play. I
Yeah,
love those. That's
why
really nice.
actually that's why I've been loving GOG so
Yeah,
I want to
much.
get into it so bad. I want to be in the room.
Like it's what helped me lock in so much. It was funny. After like I rated you the other day, Shumi, and you were telling all the minis, you're like, every time I get on GOG, Minnie's doing this and Minnie's doing that, and GOG is helping me do it because it's like
lately.
it's like makes me it's like
She's locked
gamified
in.
my work whenever I'm doing something, and then I'm like, now I get to update my little status on GOG to say I'm
you know what's
recording.
funny? I'll join the GOG. Sometimes, like most times, I join like the group GOG. I'm not even doing work. I'm like, I'm playing games with Rumini, hee hee hee. And then I see Minnie, like every once in a while, I'll look up Minnie status, recording vocals, and then looking back a bit later, checking everything is okay. You know, like looking back later, doing this, like doing this, and I'm like, oh my god,
feels
I've just
good.
been playing I've been playing the same game for the past like 3 hours.
True though. That's
And
good
Minnie's
too.
getting stuff done.
I have no choice.
Minnie has
but
been
to.
getting stuff done, like that song that she's releasing Thursday.
Yeah!
Oh, a reminder about Oblivion.
Guys, are you excited? You better be excited. I'm so
You
excited.
better be so excited.
You better be so freaking excited.
You better be so freaking excited.
You better be so freaking excited.
I am freaking excited. I love this song. It's from my favorite game.
What game is it from?
Final Fantasy 14.
Aha! Yes.
Mm,
I'm so excited.
I'm more
okay,
excited.
co-working helps me so much with productivity, and I have like a friend right now who is having issues with like productivity and wants to be doing work and can't make themselves do it. And I keep doing the most annoying thing, which is like, because co-working works so well for me, I keep being like, yeah, let's make a to-do list. Why don't you talk to me about what you got to get done? What's the first step? Do you want me to be there? Like, I keep offering things that work for me.
Yeah.
And because like I don't know what works for them. And I am being so annoying. Like, I just know it in my bones, but it's all I can think of. I was thinking about the propensity that I have and that Rumimi has and that so many people have to try and propose solutions, because it was something that for a very long time it would frustrate me, and I see a lot of people get frustrated about this, and so I want to share what I thought about it in case that helps, because I think very often people get really annoyed when their friend or partner doesn't want like advice.
I don't know how true this is, but I heard from somewhere, probably online, that it's like guys tend to go for the more like problem solving advice first. For like if somebody's like confiding in a friend, the guy's first go to will be like, here's the solutions, and the girl's first is usually comfort. Not always, but
I
that's
actually I think
what I
that this
heard.
is not great, and here's why. When you propose a solution to a problem that someone else has and has been thinking about all day, and it's an obvious solution, like people say like, oh, people just want to be listened to, whatever. I think that's true sometimes, but I think more than anything, it's that they've probably already thought of the obvious solution, right? If you respect this person's intelligence, right, then you're not going to think of something immediately that they haven't thought of because they've been thinking about it all day. They've been trying to figure it out all day. You're not going to think of that, right? And so for me, it was realizing like, oh, of course, like they feel bad when I start proposing the first solutions that come to my brain, because it feels like I'm trivializing the thought they've already put into it. And also, if there's like an obvious solution and they haven't taken it, there's probably a reason. And the fact that they don't want to tell me that reason doesn't necessarily mean that it's not a good reason, right? They might have a really good reason for not wanting to do the obvious solution to the problem. And they don't have to explain that to me, you know?
And there's a very like easy way of like, if the person is emotionally mature, or if you're emotionally mature, you could ask, or they will ask for advice and be like, oh, this thing's really annoying me. And then you're like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And then they're like, yeah, would you mind like giving I just need help on this. And then you can be like, here's my ideas, girl.
Can we spitball on this? Can we brainstorm on this? Is like a great way to ask. And also, like for me, what I'll often do is be like, gang, what do we got? How do we, what do you need? How do we fix this for you? Right? Can we fix this for you? Is there something we can do? Because that is a way of like proposing solutions without stepping on the solutions they've already thought of and dismissed, or making them explain whatever, right? They're already feeling bad. Why would I make them explain why every obvious solution won't work you know, over and over again?
It's also feels like they have to defend themselves, you know, like let me defend why I feel like I can be upset. Yeah, I think that like the best, honestly, a really banger way is like, I'm so sorry you're feeling that way. How can I help? Like, just let them tell you what they need before you like try to guess at what they could need. You know, it's pretty. I think it's a bit difficult to do, but like once you get used to it, I feel like it's a pretty banger strategy just to be like, hey, I'm so sorry to hear that. I want to be there for you. I don't know how I can help. Is there anything specific that you need? And if they don't know, then you can try to like guess something, you know?
And you can kind of play hot or colder with that, right? But Tsutsiki, I hear what you're saying about like, oh, sometimes they're too emotionally involved to be objective and they need your outside perspective. And it's like, maybe. And if they tell me that, then I'll offer my outside perspective. But if they haven't told me that, I'm just being kind of arrogant, being like, my perspective is more useful than yours here.
If they need it, then they'll
I have a helpful
ask
new
you for
perspective
it.
for you. Right? Yeah, I think it's genuinely like, if I think they're not being objective at all, if I think that they are genuinely just like drowning in emotions and not being rational, I will probably say that if I think they're in a place where they can, you know, handle that. I may well be like, hey, I don't think that's the right choice. That seems like that's not going to be healthy, and like that's not going to be fair to so and so, right? Like I will say that, but I'm not just gonna assume that I have the more rational take about their problem just because I'm not attached to it. I think sometimes being close to a problem gives you more information about it, not less. Like I think usually being closer to a problem gives you more information about it.
If they are emotionally charged, right? And they, I don't know, they don't want your advice. Like if you say, what can I do? And they don't ask for advice and instead want comfort, sometimes when they get to a better emotional state, they'll either realize it themselves, right? Or they can be like, now that I've calmed down, can you give me advice?
Let's think through our options. Let's figure it out.
Agree.
But I think assuming that you know better than anyone, especially if they're coming to you for advice, or not for advice, but coming to you with a problem, and is just a surefire way to lose friends because you're not thinking of them highly, you know?
Yeah. I
Like,
also think that like, oh sorry.
mm-mm.
Just,
I was just gonna let you talk.
You went, you go. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What I was gonna say, that was so funny. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, what I was gonna say is that, like, also, if you have a solution in your brain, right? I've had, like, friends come to me, they've talked about stuff that, like, I think they know what they should do, but they want to talk it through with you emotionally. They want you to kind of be there, understand how they're feeling. And I think the worst thing you could do is straight up be like, don't do that. Or like, oh, that sucks. Like, you have to let them ask you first. You have to play second, right? Like, you have to wait and respond to what they ask or would want from you in order to be very helpful, because sometimes they just want to talk out their thought process. They already know what they should do, or they want to talk it out. If you can help them in some ways, you have to do it gently if they're upset. Like, coming in just telling them you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, like,
Overwhelmed,
that's not
I'm
considerate.
leaving.
Yeah, it's not considerate of their emotions, right? Because if they're like really, unless like they're straight up like, yeah, tell me what I should do. But if they're like emotional and you're telling them you should do this, you should do this, or maybe have you try this, you're not really treating them how I feel like you should. It's just, it should be like you should take care of more than just the problem, but like their emotions, you know? It depends on the person, right? It depends on the person. It depends on what the person needs. Like, if you know somebody really wants rational like solutions, then yeah, go ahead. But I think a lot of the times people struggle with emotions and will just go default to solutions. And I think one really good thing that could help some people who struggle with that is like being second. Listen first, and then talk about your opinions and your advice when they like ask for it, or it feels like a good spot. And if you do it, I think you should do it gently. Like, you should be like, maybe have you thought about this, you know, like, or like, have you tried this, or like, one thing I'm thinking about that could help, I don't know. Like, if you say it really softly and gently and make it seem not like confrontational, I think that is always a lot more helpful and more sweet if they're very vulnerable.
I also think if they're not in a place to come up with a rational solution, they're probably not in a place to accept a rational solution either, right? If they are so wound up in their emotions that they can't like find that obvious, easy solution that you find from distance, they probably won't accept it either while they're in that state. And you need to help them relax and get to that state.
Yeah.
And sometimes talking through reasoning is a way that people get to that state. Sometimes it's a way that people relax. And I feel like there's this desire to take a shortcut to someone feeling better. You see someone you love, they're hurting, you want them to not hurt.
Yes.
And so you're trying to shortcut to the part where they feel better. And that's like a sweet impulse, but that's not always how it works. You know, sometimes they need to go through the part where they feel worse. Sometimes they need to cry harder and talk about the most painful part of it to get to the point where they can do that, right?
Yeah.
And so it might feel, right, like, oh God, I just want them to feel better already. But it might be counterproductive, and they might feel better in the long term if you just let them feel worse now.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You gotta talk them down, you know? You have to, like, give them the space. I've had moments where, you know, my friend is talking about making a decision that, like, I think she knows is not a great one, and foolish, and driven by, like, a lot of emotions that she, like, I won't give details as to what it is, but it's a lot of like stuff where like where I hear her out, and our entire friend group, we love her so much, right? But we all are like, she should not do this. But none of us immediately say, oh my God, don't do that. Or like, oh, that's so terrible, don't do that. We listen to her feelings, her emotions, and we slowly, very gently say, we validate her feelings. We try to see things from her perspective, and very kindly try to give her a different perspective from someone else, right? So like this thing that you're considering doing, like we love you so much, we know why you would want to do this, but have like maybe it would be a bit hurtful for this, etc. I'm really being vague because I don't want to talk about the specific thing, but I'm just saying, like I think if you even honest, also like don't, if you mess up, let's say like you're trying to say the right things and you say the wrong things, I think it's fine. I want people to understand that it's okay if you say the wrong things, as long as you show the person that you're just trying to do right by them and you're trying to care for them. And I think if you say something that hurts them, like somehow, let's say you say like, oh, if you accidentally say you gotta calm down or something like that, terrible, right? But let's say you say something like that and they're like really upset at you, I think as long as you show like, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, or like I'm sorry, I'm here for you, I don't know what to say, but I'm here for you. I think that is really nice, just to say like, I really want to be here for you. Sorry.
Something I really like with that too, is like saying or hearing, that would have made me feel bad too.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
The knowledge that like my reaction wasn't that far out, it wasn't crazy, it wasn't unusual. That's something that makes a lot of people feel bad, right? Saying when I apologize, saying like, hey, that would have made me feel bad, feel really bad too. It's like a way of showing them like, I know that would have, I know where you were at and I know it was bad, right?
Yeah, you're validating their feelings, which I think is really important.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I don't know who needs to hear this. I feel like it's such a cliche, but the first time I heard it, it broke me. I like sobbed in public, but just like purely by virtue of you feeling them, your feelings are valid, right? And I feel like it's such a refrain now that it kind of like loses all its punch. It's like, your feelings are valid, queen. Like it's such a thing, but like taking it and actually thinking about it and actually holding it and interpreting it and just knowing like, if you have felt something, that was an okay thing to feel. That was anything that you have felt, that's okay. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And
it
like,
matters.
Actually, yeah, it matters.
It matters.
Right? Any feeling, well, not empathy, because it's yourself. What do you mean? Yeah, empathy. I hate that. But yeah, no. Actually holding like, no, if you feel something, right? Then it made sense. That's okay. That's a real thing that happened.
And you get to just feel those feelings and not feel crazy about it, right? Like I think that's really important. And you get to sit with it, and that doesn't change who you are outside of feeling those things. I think that's like the main thing. Oh, I like the thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, chat, if you're feeling things, that's okay.
Yeah, literally anything. Even things that might feel like bad or guilty, like, oh my gosh. Dude, the power of like a well-placed, like...
Hey, guys, kind of funny or interesting on topic, but I actually do have to go because I need to be here for someone. So I'm gonna end my stream. You guys might have to connect to each other on VTube Studio, but I'm gonna end...
Wait, I actually also need to be here for someone.
Right now?
I've been typing messages to someone who needs to
literally me too on the side, which is so funny because we were talking about it and I've been on the side as well. That's why I keep like looking down. Okay, well then let's just end stream.
Shumi, are you gonna keep streaming?
She's not streaming.
I'm not even streaming.
It's just me and you.
Oh my god, right?
I was feeling kind of nauseous, so I guess I gotta be there for me. But
let's go.
Okay, who are we rating?
Let me see. Do you have? If you have anybody, then just pick. But I'm looking.
Pip is live. The other Ellie is live. Angelina Kumalo, super cute fish VTuber.
Oh, I remember when you first rated into her a long time ago.
Yeah, dude.
I remember that.
Oh, we can read into her. What is their name?
Juniper's live. Ashton's live. There's so many good people live right now.
There is.
Right now.
You guys pick. I think I picked last time.
Oh, that's so much pressure. Oh God. Oh.
Who is the fish girl again?
Angelina Kumalo.
I don't know her,
Alright,
so let's
let me-
rate her. Give me her name. I love you
I'm
guys
sending
so
it.
much. I will.
I'm sending it. I
This is
love
her
you
name.
guys so much. This is.
I love you guys. Wow, what's
Highlight of my week. I will talk to you guys more off stream later. Me and Ellie gotta go.
Yeah, if you guys need help, let me know. I mean, I'm just kind of nauseous, but like, I'm
yeah.
good. I
hope
can
you
help
feel
out.
better soon, girl.
You deserve the best.
It's just so funny because both of you are like, we need to go to help someone. I'm like, I'm just a little sick.
I love you, minions. I love you so much. Please take care of you.
Code Bugs.
Yeah, please take care of yourself. Take care of each other, and have a good rest of your day or night. I'll see you guys again. Oh, me and Ellie will be collabing tomorrow. I don't know if Ellie's streaming it. I might not be streaming my point of view, but we'll be streaming tomorrow with Cha Cha. And my song releases on Thursday, so I'll see you guys here on Thursday, 2 p.m.
And Cerberus debuting the Cerby model.
TY4
Also on Thursday.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. I love you guys.